Hello, hello, hello. I have a new proposal to share with you today. I have some news for those that get benefits from the Social Security Administration. I'll share where we are at with the $3.5 trillion stimulus package and tell you about the U.S. border crisis as well as what's going on in the Middle East. There's so much to cover today. I'm going to do it as simply and quickly as I can. Hello and welcome to today's August 13th daily news report, as well as ongoing stimulus package information video. Ooh, it's Friday the 13th. Everyone be careful out there today. I just realized that. Okay, sorry. All right, now if you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now so I can keep you up to date on what's going on in Washington, D.C., the U.S. economy, money, investing, and much, much more. All right, now this is your daily reminder to go sign up for the giveaway that Casey and I are doing where we're giving away $10,000 in cash. We know that there are those in the community waiting on the government that could use a little bit of extra spending money right now. And it's also our way of saying thank you for helping me get to over 1 million subscribers. You can sign up each and every day to increase your odds of winning, and it only takes about 20 seconds. All right, now I'm going to flash a picture here. I had our first giveaway sponsor, Mr. 1920 Soap, send over their portion of the giveaway, so I'm super grateful for them. Mr. 1920 Soap also sent me this email. Your community has shown amazing support to our small company. They are by far our biggest supporters, and we are so thankful and excited to be a part of your generous giveaway to help out those in need during these times. We love each and every person that stops by as they are always so kind, and we're thrilled that over 500 of them have left amazing reviews. Excited for the future of this partnership. Thanks again, Stephen. I just love helping small U.S.-based businesses, and I love helping our community. So if you can, support Mr. 1920 Soap while getting the best soap on the planet, and I'm going to leave a link to their business below. All right, now I know many of my members of my community have enjoyed the child tax credit monthly checks. Your August payment should be arriving today and trickle in over the next 7 days. Can you please let me know in the comments, has your payment arrived today or is it pending? Please let me know in the comments. All right, lawmakers are going to suggest keeping the child tax credit as a permanent feature as one of the add-ons in the $3.5 trillion stimulus package. However, lawmakers are also suggesting to save money, only parents that work should benefit from this monthly help. If everyone is allowed to receive this money, they say, it will become one more incentive not to work. The child tax credits are supposed to help working families with raising the next generation. That means they need to work and pay taxes. These are tax credits, after all, not free money programs. So many in Washington, D.C. are saying, hey, we want to continue this, but we can only continue it for those that work and pay their taxes. Now, Senator Josh Hawley is suggesting if this passes, only benefits for those that work and pay taxes. If that portion passes, then he suggests that that there be a higher amount. Senator Hawley is suggesting $6,000 for single parents and $12,000 for married couples. So he's not saying, hey, let's preclude everybody from being involved, but he's saying if we're going to switch to that, and it's only going to be working families that pay taxes, then we need to increase that amount, right? From where it's at right now, $3,000 up to $6,000 for single parents and $12,000 for married couples. Now, if accepted and it switches to monthly checks, it could be $500 a month or as high as $1,000 per month, or they might just keep it as a lump sum tax credit in the spring when you actually file your taxes. So this is what's going on with the child tax credit and also this new proposal. And we're hoping that something gets included in the $3.5 trillion stimulus package. Now, the Progressive Caucus, made up of progressive Democrats, wrote a letter to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer to inform them that they've had a discussion with their 96 members, and the majority of them plan to withhold their vote on the $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill unless their agenda items are included in the $3.5 trillion stimulus package. Now, items that they've brought up in the past are a fourth stimulus check, free daycare, free pre-kindergarten for those ages 3 and 4 years old. They want it both available and free. They also want the government to commit to building significantly more affordable housing, and they would like free community college, at least the first 2 years of community college to be free. Now, these are the items that they have said in the past that they want included, and now they're saying, hey, if we don't get these items, then we're not going to vote. So give us what we want or no votes, right? Now, it'll be interesting to see if the Progressive Caucus puts a stimulus check in, because they have said in the past this was a high priority item for their caucus. Now, Representative Rashida Tlaib, still has on her Twitter feed that Americans need a $2,000 survival check. So she stopped calling them stimulus checks. She's now calling them survival checks or cash payments, and she's saying that she wants both of those. All right, now they say, the Progressive Caucus, they say these items need to be included and that the $3.5 trillion bill must pass at the same time as the $1.2 trillion bill in the House, or they will purposely undermine the vote and they won't vote. They won't vote for it, right? So they definitely want to pass this at the same time. You can now see why Nancy Pelosi says these have to pass at the same time. Now, progressives say that moderates are holding the $3.5 trillion stimulus bill hostage, while moderates are saying progressives are holding the $1.2 trillion physical infrastructure bill hostage. So each side of the Democrat Party is now blaming the other for not getting things done faster. Meanwhile, Republicans are trying to hold the $3.5 trillion package hostage by saying they refuse to vote to increase the debt ceiling. If the debt ceiling isn't increased, many of these programs will have no money to run on, but at the same time, the federal government will run out of money. It also means that they won't be able to pay their creditors. Now, this happened during former President Obama's presidency, and we saw a drop in the stock market and a major hit to the United States status around the world, right? Our credit rating was downgraded because other countries were worried that we would default on our loan payments. Now, this is a developing story and will likely become much more heated at the end of August or the beginning of early September. All right, now regarding the eviction moratorium, a federal judge said that the Supreme Court ruled the CDC overreached on its authority to block the eviction situation. However, now they are saying that they passed an opinion and not an official ruling. So judges are not standing with landlords at this time until the Supreme Court or a circuit court makes an official ruling. So whether or not you can be evicted is kind of a gray space right now, but I'm leaning towards you are protected until October, until something becomes official. But it's kind of confusing even for me. I read over it over and over again. But as of right now, it looks like they're saying that it is legal to stay in your home, but you'll want to check state by state. All right, by the way, thank you guys so much for giving these videos a like. I really appreciate it, and I just love bringing you guys the news. All right, now I've been telling you about the border crisis and how many are coming into our country illegally. It was released yesterday that Border Patrol captured 212,000 illegals at the border. They say they can't even begin to guess how many they didn't encounter. This is up 13% from June, and it's the highest in 20 years. I've also been telling you how some Democrats and many Republicans are calling for the impeachment of Alejandro Mayorkas, the head of the Department of Homeland Security. Yesterday, Mr. Mayorkas was captured on a microphone he thought was turned off, saying how bad things really are at the border and that it's unsustainable, meaning that he can't get the border crisis under control. Now, outgoing Border Patrol Chief Rodney Scott warned the United States in a final interview that the Mexico-Texas border situation is a national security crisis. So I believe that this is being downplayed and that things are actually much worse than what the media is allowing us to know about. However, the border situation doesn't seem to be on the White House's mind right now as they continue to ignore it. Their big focus right now is on getting the price of gas at the pump down, and oh crap, we might have made a mistake with Afghanistan. Back in the spring, President Biden announced the United States would pull out of Afghanistan on September 11th to commemorate the reason we first went over. Many in the military criticized him for telling the enemy about our military plans. Former President George Bush said it was a bad idea and that towns would be taken and women and children would suffer the most. Biden said he could not in good conscience send any more of the next generation to fight. Well, since then, the Taliban has taken back almost 70% of the country. Rape among women is at an all-time high, and military and local fighters have begun to retreat from little battles that they're having. It was announced by the Pentagon yesterday that the Taliban has taken billions and billions of dollars of U.S. tax-paid military equipment, weapons, Humvees, and tanks. The Pentagon also announced that 3,000 U.S. soldiers were being ordered back to the Middle East to help with the situation. Troops at Fort Briggs were given 24 hours to get their family, finance, and life in order before the emergency deployment. All right, that's a lot going on. Switching gears. For those of you that receive benefits from the Social Security Administration, according to the Senior Citizens League, 1/3 of the data needed for COLA to determine if you are getting a benefit raise is in. And as of right now, the data is showing you could receive an annual benefit increase of 6.2%. The official increase will be announced in October. Now, I know many of you in the community have continued to ask me over and over again about the $200 a month increase that President Biden promised. I got to be honest, I'm just not seeing much. But as I was researching, this is what I came across, right? And it looks like a bigger than normal boost could be coming. To make a comparison, benefits increased by 1.6% in 2020. So increasing by 6.2% is a much bigger increase than what you've received in the past. All right, now, according to studies, low-income families and those that depend on Social Security benefits have been squeezed the hardest by inflation and rising expenses. President Biden said this week he is exploring his power to override governors and force a mask mandate on everyone. He is also in discussions about if he cannot mandate a vaccine on everyone, could he at least block citizens from traveling from state to state without a vaccine passport? So basically, he wants to say, hey, maybe I can't force you to get a vaccine, but you can't go from Utah to Colorado or Texas to California or Florida to Alabama without showing papers, right? Without showing your vaccine papers, or perhaps a digital passport in the future. So that's what the White House announced just yesterday that they are working on. I feel like we are living in the twilight zone. All right. This is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more. There is so much going on right now around the country. Most of it hard to share, but I think it's important that we all have our eyes open and be aware of what's going on for good or bad so that you can make educated decisions on how to move forward with your family. According to Senator Schumer, the Senate will be working on the $3.5 trillion spending bill all next week. More and more changes to the bill are happening. New ideas and proposals are coming forward. and I'll be here to help you make sense of all of it in as short a video as I can each day. Now, before you go, I just want to remind you, go sign up to be one of the winners of the $10,000 giveaway that Casey and I are doing. 5 of you are going to win $1,000 each, and 20 of you are going to win $250 each. I would love it if you would tell your family and friends. I want to get this money out and help people, and also just bring you guys the best information I can. I wish I had more money to give away, but I also know that I can give away good information on this channel. Also, check out Mr. 1920 Soap to have the best smelling, best filling soap on the planet. You guys, they are awesome. They smell awesome. They really do leave your hands soft and your body clean. And I'm just super grateful for their help in being a part of this $10,000 giveaway. So I'll make sure to leave a link below and just express my gratitude to all of the sponsors that are helping Casey and I with that boost in income so that we can give it away to you guys. All right, now before you go, I just want to remind you that you are amazing. I appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.